Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm covering War 2 of Season 49, and today we're against GGIR. Now, I have a bit of an interesting one this time. I'm basically relying on every last bit of RNG in my system, because I'm bringing Domino for a fair few fights, including the boss, which I'm very scared of because it's a Bullseye boss. I struggle against Bullseye anyway, and the fact that I'm relying on basically crit bleeds, and I'm also relying on RNG when it comes to Kingpin not shrugging and the prowess reducing the ability accuracy, and yet he still gets the shrugs, relying on pretty much that not to happen, but for the wrong reasons on the boss. So yeah, RNG is gonna decide my fate for the time being, unless I play badly, which, but judging by the thumbnail, you know I do. Anyway, that fight was horrible. This fight is arguably easier, but worse at the same time. So I'm not going to get any bleeds, so I just have to rely on crits. But the plan here is, Korg isn't tactics, so I can just parry 3 times. That's never going to shrug again now, because I have more than 3 prowess on me. So I pretty much just have to not special or medium into rock shield, and then I'm okay. So yeah, this is just a bit of a slow slog of a fight. And I did the one thing that I'd said I was meant to not do. This war doesn't get much better, trust me. I mean, it gets better in other senses, like Void and Destroyer. But with Domino, this is a big reason why I'm not bringing Domino to war again, because I just simply don't want to use her. I mean, that was a nice crit, 112k. He's still not even, like, 3/4 of the way down, though. So, yeah, just a bit of a slog here. Don't really think there's much more I can say about it. It's just slow, long fight. Hopefully this special 2 finishes it, if I actually throw it and don't wait out the rock stacks, which honestly, it was probably smart for me to wait out the rock stacks there. And special 2 finishes. No, it doesn't even finish. It doesn't even finish. Domino amazes me sometimes in the worst ways possible. Anyway, where do I go after this? Path 4. So I've got this kindred now. Going to be using Void, and I'm not scared of this in the slightest. I'm very comfortable with A, this matchup, and B, Void in general. Comfortable taking just about any fight that Void works for with Void. Just going to try and bait out a special 1 here. It's not going to work, so I'm just accepting now that I'm going to have to wait out a outbreak and probably use a couple of potions if I do end up taking a bit too much degen damage. It's probably for the best though. Sorry, I've got 2 petrifiers now, so he's not going to be gaining power. And yeah, only took 4% overall. Yeah, as I say, I would say I'm comfortable with Void in pretty much any matchup, but after this war, it's a different story. If you don't know what happened there, I threw my relic as he got into 5%. It got me to the other end of the map, so I was far away from him, because it rooted me in place of where I was. Threw my special 1, and that took him out of the route. So yeah, little tricks like that. Just a nice simplicity. Speaking of, this is a ideal Destroyer matchup, because as long as I time my combos with the Power Sting, then there's not much to worry about here, because Destroyer is armor break immune, and if I don't have a Power Sting on me, there's no real threat here. And also those hinder debuffs will make it so that the power gain buffs, or the power rate increase buffs, are 75% reduced. So special 2 here, bosh. Gonna go in for another one. Get hit there accidentally. I just decided to throw it and use a potion instead of it sending me to special 3. But 2 special 2s and he's done. But yeah. I'm going to skip to the one eye open gore now with Destroyer. I'm going to max power back boost. Because, not going to lie, I've never done this before at this point, and this fight scares the absolute crap out of me. So, I think the strategy here was literally just build up the prowess by hitting into block, and then see what happens. Just try knocking down with special 1, if possible, and then I think I go special 3, and then hope to go special 2, but I don't think that works out. So go for another couple of hits, and he throws it just in time for when my power gain expires, because I got 3 bars, he was mid-special animation. And that is what the awakened ability would be insane for. If this Destroyer was duped, that power gain would be paused when he got to special 3, which would be just about perfect. So because I can see the 90% protection time is coming back, I have to throw the special 1 to get rid of it, and then I just kind of go for a general nuke. And you can see his base attacks are hitting pretty hard. 4.5k light attacks with no crits, and then 12k crits. Not awful. But yeah, if I'd have gone special 2 there, that definitely would have killed. Probably would have done about maybe a 150k burst. But yes, for this fight, this Adam, you'll see me take this next war and the war after, I think. The war that's just been War 5, I don't think I took it there. But yeah, this is one of the 2 that goes pretty well. I could have done this a lot better, like remembered to parry there, or remembered that I can't parry there. But it's alright, I guess. I get parried there as well, throws a special 1 into me. Luckily the falter timer comes back, I forget that he's unblockable. Keep getting hit and hitting to miss. I'm just not doing a very good job here. So I just special 2, that does an okay chunk. Special 1, get the power gain. Special 2 again. Into another special 2, into another special 2, and he's done. Pretty nice, to say the least. Now, I was just waiting for Mr. Omega Beast to taxi me for this little bit. Thank you very much. And if you guys had seen my war videos for the past season or last season, when I was doing this every war unboosted, and now I have max boosts on, I don't know, this is the one time he gets passive. Like, I've done this so many times unboosted, and it's been like a 3-minute fight every time, and it's been no issues. Lightning tips me there, that's a great start. Parry the last hit, the special, right, that's fine. And at this point, this is where I made the big mistake. So he's not even close to a bar, and I decide to go and hit his block instead of just on build up prowess, instead of actually going and hitting him and not taking brute force damage. And that's the main outcome from this fight at this stage now. So what I've realised now is that I need to not worry about the tactic as much, and need to purely have my focus on brute force, because brute force is what kills me this fight. I mean, yes, I did get hit a couple of times there, but only one of those hits mattered because of the invul boost. So he's just being passive. He's at 15, he's being really passive, and I'm just ticking away. He's nearly at special 3. Thankfully throws it there. I'm like, okay, I'm way behind now. There's not much I can do here. Excuse me. But yeah, it's getting really difficult now to actually, like, do this, and I'm getting hit again. And I'm realising that I need to update the moron counter multiple times. And yeah, brute force just gets me. It's a shame, because he was just being ridiculously passive, but there's not really much more I could have done there. And this is a great start to the season, second war in, and we're already at 40. And that's not even including the next fight, which is the boss. I've just realised too that I've done all the moron counters for the next 2 videos as well. I'm going to have to go back and update both of those as well. I really need to start paying more attention. Anyway, go back in. I don't even bother healing all the way because I know that 25% of this isn't going to be an issue. Well, he says. The main thing is not getting hit again, which I seem to be very bad at because he just goes in for an intercept. Like, this thing AI is so janky. Like, this is completely unpredictable. He dashed back as though he was holding block and then didn't hold block. Like, what am I meant to do? What more do you want from me? Yeah, just go for the relic here. Couple more hits. Don't do anything stupid, and he is down. That was painful, honestly. And next up, I've got this Bullseye boss. Just waiting for Omega to put a horseman on for me. Going for the big mutant boosts here as well, just so that ideally the plan was get lucky and throw a couple of special 2s that do either A, big crits, or B, big crit bleeds. Spoiler alert, in this fight, neither of those happen, I don't think. I think maybe I get one with crits, but bleeds just don't do it. So, I'm going to go in. First thing I'm going to do is try and build up some prowess, just for the tactic. Already, like, a couple of blocked hits are taking me nearly all the way down. And I accidentally get hit already a couple of times. Like, what am I doing? And that special one just hits stupidly hard on the block. Now, go from medium into special 2. I didn't get lucky, unfortunately, but I did get a 75k crit and a crit bleed. Now I'm going to try and build back up to another special 2 instead of refreshing that one for some reason. I think because I needed a little bit more than what I got just to finish this fight off. I accidentally missed the first hit of that and no crits. And then I accidentally get hit by the actual special one itself, and I'm at like 3% now, and there's nothing I can do here. I'm basically done, and he intercepts me. I'm dead. Second death this war, third of the season, 57 morons. I'm basically speedrunning to 100 at this point. This is not going well. So, heal back up and just go back in because just hope I get lucky, I guess, and don't die again, ideally. Yeah, that was a mix between bad luck and poor play from me. Like, yes, I played that badly, but it's because I'm not comfortable with playing Bullseye. I know that's not an excuse, but it's the truth. I'm just not comfortable fighting this guy. There's so much going on that you need to watch out for, that one slip up, which I'm very good at doing, remember, and it's just over. But I got 2 crit bleeds, thankfully. Go for the special one to refresh him, and he's done. Thankfully, we lost. No, we didn't. We won. Never mind. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, guys. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.